Alrighty, good morning everyone and welcome to another team call for this Saturday. I hope you have all rised and shined this morning and ready to be in action, and well done for getting on this call and staying connected to us. And we've really got a full packed session for you this morning, so hope you've got a nice warm cuppa or something, a pen, a paper, and obviously also just to prepare today, please make sure that you've got your phone ready, charged with you. We're going to be using the Rapid Funnel app today, so if you could make sure that you have everything that you need in front of you to prepare, that would be amazing. And yeah, again, good morning, welcome, and I will be handing over to our amazing kick-ass leader, Kylie, who is absolutely crushing this. We are super grateful for you, Kylie, and I'm honored to be continuing to be partnered with you, not just in business, but friends as well for the past 8 years. So over to you, beautiful lady.
Oh, thank you, Lee, and thank you for hosting, and thank you everybody for being on this call. So especially those of you from Australia, my fellow Aussies, I know you guys are up the earliest, and to our Kiwis, I know it's 9 a.m. over there, and just really great to have you all on. So, oh my goodness, so it's the 13th of May, and the days of our $1 promo are counting down. And I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel sick to the stomach that I'm not going faster in my business. So I have been doing, and you guys are probably looking at me going, man, like you're crushing this, right? And I'm comparing myself to other leaders who are going faster. And it's not about comparing and making myself wrong. It's looking at how can I be better? How can I go faster? And that's what today's call is all about. It's to help you get 5 this weekend. Who'd love an extra 5 people in their team this weekend? Like, I think I can see everyone's hands. Amazing. So give me a 5 in the chat if you're like, yep, I want an extra 5 people this weekend. And Sue's like, 5 straight up. Love it. So really important that we come back to basics, because I'm loving all these 5s come through. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, Jeff's given me lots of 5s. Brilliant, brilliant. So when we go into the weekend, that is the perfect time to reach out to people and contact people, because typically people have downtime on the weekend, right? So what we're going to do today is we're going to give you a super simple step-by-step system that you can literally do in 5 minutes, because everybody has 5 minutes a day, right? And if you don't have 5 minutes a day, I'm going to call BS on that, because you all go to the loo at some point in the day and you all do a number 2. So worst case scenario, you can build this business in 5 minutes a day while you're on the loo doing a number 2. All right. So there's no excuses. Everybody has 5 minutes a day. Cass just like, oh my goodness, Kylie, I can't believe you've just shared that. But it's the truth. Okay. So what we're going to do today is we're going to help you reach out to 10 people. And then we're going to help give you the support, because the number one mistake that you can make in this business is trying to go out and do this on your own. And if you're brand new, welcome to the team. It can feel quite confusing and overwhelming. So all we want you to be is excited, and we're going to teach you how to reach out. I love that. Nolene says that's what ad breaks are for. Yes, absolutely. I've just got rid of my TV. I'm not even watching TV at the moment. It's in full build mode. So we are going to do some recognition in just a moment. But before we do, I know a couple of our leaders actually have to jump off the call. One of the things that we're going to teach you today is something called edification. Now, edification is your secret weapon to be able to build this business faster. So who wants to build faster? Give me a 1 in the chat if you want to go faster. So to go faster, we need to edify our leaders and have your leaders or have our leadership team work for you. Because who do you think is going to be more qualified to talk to your people about this? You or your leaders? It's the leaders, right? Because they've been doing it for so much longer. So what I'm going to do today is we're going to do a quick intro, because some of you are new, some of you don't know who our leaders are, And so our leaders are just going to share a really quick 30-second intro so that you can actually edify them in three-way chats, which is what we're going to teach you as part of our process today. So I'm going to edify our leaders when I introduce them, and then they're going to share a little bit more about their story with you. So what is edification? It's basically making someone, edifying them is lifting them up, kind of putting them on a pedestal, but it has to be real. It has to be authentic. So typically you're going to say something about their professional success or results, and you're going to share something personal. Okay. So I'm going to introduce Kerry first, and we're going to do the edification, and I'm going to get Kerry to share and say hello and share a little bit about her story. So team, I'm really excited to introduce you to Kerry Fitzpatrick. Kerry is one of my best friends in the world. I absolutely love her. And we actually did the Santorini dream trip together in October last year, and we had the best time. Now, in this business, Kerry is absolutely crushing it. She's built one of the biggest teams in our organization, and she's been on the top 10 global recruiters list. I can't even remember how many times she's hit it, so many. So she is incredible. So Kerry, would love for you to share your story.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Kylie. I love that. So as you can see, I'm sitting outside. I'm about to go and teach a Zumba class. So besides my love of travel, I'm also this gorgeous, country woman. I've got horses and dogs and love being on my property, but I also would love to stay more on my property. So my big reason for Dream Trips is that I want the lifestyle to be able to be here full time, to enjoy everything that this beautiful property has to offer, and also to be able to travel. So yes, I was very fortunate to go on my first dream trip. I absolutely loved it, so much so that I'm going on my second dream trip to Dubai in September, which also happens to be my honeymoon. And two of the lovely ladies on this call may be crashing that honeymoon, but that's okay because I can't wait to see them there. So I absolutely love this business. I love the community. You're supported by incredible leaders that have got strengths in so many areas. So I would really encourage you to reach out to everybody on this call, because we all want the same dream, and that's that freedom, that lifestyle, and to be able to travel and make memories. I'm here to help every single person that would love to connect with me, but you're in safe hands with everybody on this call, and I can't wait to see you on a dream trip somewhere.
Awesome. Thank you, Kerry. So you heard me introduce and edify Kerry, and then Kerry got to share a little bit about her story. So now you get a sense of who Kerry is. So if you have someone who has a property, they have horses, they have dogs, they have, all the animals, Kerry would be a great person to be able to introduce and edify. If someone wants to go to Santorini, Kerry would be a great person because she's been on a dream trip. If someone has questions about a dream trip, Kerry will be about a great person. And Kerry's background is also corporate. So she's, an incredible communicator, but she travels extensively. So she's used the platform a lot. So thanks, Keza. Okay, next person that I'm going to introduce you to and edify is Chris Cummins. So Chris is one of my absolute best friends in the world as well. He's my male bestie. And when it comes to someone who is playing a big game in life, I don't know anyone who's playing a bigger game than Chris. He just is. He knows two speeds. It's all or nothing. Maybe that's why he's like the male version of me. It's quite scary, actually. But Chris has got the biggest heart. He just loves to help people. And when it comes to business, he has got so many businesses. He's got the business mindset and belief like I have never seen in my life. Like nothing phases this man. And he's just not just all about success, but he's all about helping people. There isn't a busier person on the planet that I know. He has a coffee shop. He's got like a multi-million-dollar company that services cleaning and maintenance for childcare centers. But he would be driving along the road and he would see a little old man struggling to mow his lawn. He'd just stop, pull up and get the mower out and start helping mow the lawn. Like that's the kind of guy that Chris is. So I with just so much love and excitement, want to hand over to you, Chris, to share your story.
Thank you, Kylie. Thank you for those really lovely words. To be honest with you, I'm a self-made person. I started with a really poor background. I've been in business all my life. I've made thousands and thousands of dollars through business, probably millions of dollars, to be honest. I'm all about getting people the easy way out, because I've done it all the hard way my whole entire life. And there's easier ways of building it. Now, I've spent millions of dollars over the years building traditional business, and life's moved away from that traditional business. The people that own traditional businesses now are really struggling because the economy, nobody wants to work anymore. So everybody wants this lifestyle, everybody wants the income. So my goal in this, to be honest, is to make as many self-made people as I can, for the simple reason that I feel it's the best opportunity that we're all going to get. You're not outlaying thousands or millions of dollars worth of business. The thing in business that everybody's got to remember is it's not a short game. Like, even this, as fast as you can build it, it's still not a short game. So just be patient, be kind on yourself, and a lot of stuff you'll learn over a period of time. Now, I'm still learning, and I've been in it now for 12 months. Now, I've got quite a big team, and I've been to Hawaii on a dream trip, and I have timeshare where I could spend 6 months of the year traveling anyway. So I don't need the travel side of it, but I do love the travel side of it because I love the people we travel with. And it is so much nicer to go with people than to sit in a really lovely spot with just you and your partner, or just you and one of the kids or two of the kids. It's really nice to go as a group and have a really good fun time as an adult trip, and that's really cool. I love that side of it. I'm here to help anybody who wants to build a game plan and build a strategy around this, because it is about being patient. It is about doing the consistent things over and over again. So if it's anybody who needs something to do with business, I'm an entrepreneurial person anyway, so I mentor a lot of children, as in young teenagers coming through, and mentored a few into buying houses and setting themselves up for life. So I'm all about mentoring people into changing their lifestyle and creating a passive income. So that's my forte, and I can talk to anybody underwater. So I'm just one of the guys that don't shut up. So plug me in front of somebody and I'll keep talking until they say yes, all right? And that's me.
I love you, Chris. And I just want to add, Chris is the least techiest person. He doesn't do social media. His new social media posts, by the way, are looking amazing, right? Someone else may be logged in as Chris doing Chris's social media, but Chris can talk to absolutely anyone. So he's incredible. But you just have to pick up the phone and call Chris, because you're probably not going to get him on social media. But he's amazing. Thank you so much. So we're getting a sense, right? We have an incredible leadership team. So the next person that I'm going to throw out to is a beautiful lady based in the Beachmere area, and that would be Alison. And I've known Alison now for a few years, and this woman has a heart of gold and really big in the NDIS space, and her heart to serve and help people just blows me away. And what I love about Alison is when she joined this business, she really trusted in me, and initially she struggled and she had that fear of reaching out to people, but it's like I've just seen you emerge as this beautiful butterfly. And I know you wouldn't be, I'm not going to say you are the most out there confident person, but you are taking action and your team's growing, and you build this with love and heart and just wanting to help people to be able to get ahead. And I just absolutely love you for that. So let me hand over to my beautiful friend, who is also an amazing mama and incredible in the NDIS space, and that would be our beautiful Alison.
Oh, thanks, Kylie. You're going to make me cry. But yes, I guess I'm your very quiet, your untraditional sort of leader. I've got all the letters after my name, all the diagnosis. So disabilities and families is really my passion. I've got 3 kids on the spectrum. So I really want this to help people get that freedom and know that they can have that different life, that they don't have to fit into the box and be like everyone else, having that 9-to-5 job where they're struggling, having their kids in school because that's what everyone says they've got to do. So I guess really that out of the box. I homeschool. I've got all the letters, big disability advocate, but I am that quiet achiever. I'm not the outgoing one. But yeah, following the system and asking for help is the way to get this going. And yeah, so thank you for this amazing opportunity in the leadership team, that we're all here for you. I said, please reach out. Happy to help any way I can.
Beautiful, Alison. Thank you, my love. And so you can see that if you have got someone who is a single mum or someone who's got special needs kids, or, that anyone in that space, Alison will be a perfect person to be able to get to jump on a three-way to Edify. So thank you, beautiful woman. Okay, so we're going to head back to Auckland now. And oh my goodness, I'm just going to edify my amazing son here who's just made me a coffee. Thank you, my gorgeous boy. Everyone's saying cheers to you, Zach, with the coffee cup. Cass giving you a big cheers. So, oh my goodness, Lee, out of everyone in our leadership team, Lee and I have been actually building this together for the longest. And I love that Lee has been a product of the product. So Lee in her own right is an amazing mama. She became a mum at a very young age. And just that alone, really having to deal with life and, you know, having a child is such an incredible feat. But then on the corporate ladder, she's actually the operations manager of the online farmers store, which is a very high level role. And, you know, her ability to motivate, manage and build teams and empower people and encourage them to be at their top performance in the corporate world is the best I've ever seen in my life. And when it comes to this business, Lee has traveled extensively. So Lee got engaged on a dream trip like Kerry. Lee actually did 5 dream trips in Europe, and she's become one of my best friends. And I just love that Lee is just so damn consistent, you know, and a lot of people, they're in, they go really hard and then they kind of go missing for a while. Lee is just consistent, you know, she just has this rhythm in this business. Lee may not be the person who's building this the fastest, but I know that Lee will be here like forever because she's consistent and she follows the system. She's incredibly smart. She has a huge heart. And we have traveled together, we've built the business together, we've done training together, and I just feel so truly honored and blessed to have Lee as part of our leadership team. So Lee, over to you, beautiful one.
Oh, thank you so much, Kylie, and lovely to meet your virtual friend. And you are so lucky to be partnered with Kylie or know Kylie because she is just an incredible human. We all love her on our team and she is absolutely crushing this. She may or may not tell you, but she is the top leader in Australia and she has been on 33 amazing dream trips, and I know for one, she absolutely loves this business, hence why I've been partnered with her for the last 8 years. So as Kylie said, I am based in Auckland, New Zealand. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, and I absolutely love to travel. I'm a full-time operations manager, and so I build this business part-time in just a couple of hours a day. So following the system and being consistent is what has led me to be successful with this. And it is super simple for you to do this as well. And I've been on 5 amazing dream trips and I cannot travel any other way. This community is amazing. The growth we experience, and who doesn't want to be around fun and happy people, you know, outside of what we do day to day. So let me ask you a question. What did you love the best, travel, business, or both?
Love it, Lee. And that's our favorite closing question. What did you love the most, the travel, the business, or both? So awesome, beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Okay, well, from cold Auckland, we're now going to teleport back over to the land of Oz. And here in the Whit Sundays, I'm not going to introduce myself, but I'm going to introduce another one of my besties. You guys are thinking, man, she's got so many besties, and I do. And I'm so excited because they're all here in this business with me as part of our leadership team. But before I do, I want to share a little bit of a background. So Cass, like, oh no, what's she going to share now?
All good.
Kath and I met each other 18 years ago. So I used to own a gym. I grew it and ended up having 13 gyms. And I met Kath in the early days when we'd first purchased my first gym. And Kath became my gym buddy, my training partner, my drinking partner, my fun partner. And we were really close. And Kath actually joined this business back in the old days. But guess what? She quit. And I was devastated.
Stupid.
That was one of my tests, right? Like one of my besties quit the business, and I was like so devastated that, you know, and I'm like, man, like Kath loves to travel. She's like loves talking to people. She like wants freedom. Like freedom's Kath's top value. And in my head, I was like, why isn't she doing this? Like I was like, you know, rah. But I had to just trust in the process, and I had to let that go. And here we are 7 years later, and Kath's now in our leadership team as one of our top builders and top recruiters. So Kath, I just absolutely love and adore you. And Kath has now moved back to the Whitsundays because this was her hometown. And we've gone from living close together in the same postcode on the Gold Coast, and now Kath lives 300 meters down the road. And I'm so excited to have you back in my life physically. So I'm going to hand over to my beautiful friend, Kath.
Oh, thanks, Carl. Oh my God, you're going to make me cry too. Look, honestly, you know, as Kylie said, we've known each other for 18 years. She did introduce me to this business 8 years ago, and I went, oh no. So a little bit about my background. I'm actually a real estate agent, but my husband's a builder. I've worked in his business, or we've worked in our business for a long time, nearly as long as, actually longer than I've known Kylie. So my biggest thing, as Kylie said, is freedom. And I was always building our construction business to actually not have to work in it, so that I could travel, because that's my favorite thing to do in the whole world. I'm lucky that I have traveled extensively, but this business has just taken it to another level. I am going on that beautiful dream trip to Dubai. I'm actually going to Fraser Island as well, and I've just booked last night while I was sitting in front of the TV. I've booked another trip to Bali, so using our travel portal, which was amazing. I got accommodation for like $37 a night, which is just insane. That'll be cheaper than the flights, so I'm very excited. So I was just explaining to my husband last night that one thing in business that I know is super important is having systems. And I've actually trained other businesses how to have systems and put them into place so that you can have more freedom in your business. But what I love about this business is that the systems are all there. I've never seen a business that is so organised that you can just walk in and get started right away and start making a difference, and you know, helping other people to make a difference as well. So, you know, my goal is to make sure that we're all out there traveling and having fun and making some money as well. So I'm here to help anyone who wants help. You know, call me anytime, that's no problem. And I'm just looking forward to, you know, traveling more with you all, and yeah, just welcome everyone. So thank you. Thanks, Kyle.
Oh, thank you, beautiful. And if you haven't known, Kath and I love Bali. We're in a bit of a competition. So up until last week, we'd both been to Bali 9 times. Kath just went for her 10th trip to Bali and has now booked her 11th. So I'm now like 2 behind on the scoreboard. So game on, sister. But $37 a night in our portal, and Kath loves a bargain. So I know you would have had booking.com or whatever else open to compare prices. So yeah, that's amazing. So cool. Okay, so next leader on our team. So I'm actually going to be maybe get a little bit emotional with this one. So it's my honor and pleasure to introduce you to the amazing Jeff Ross. Now, I have known Jeff for, I think, about 14 years-ish. And we met when we used to work together at the National College of Business. So I was the head business coach, and Jeff was the head BDM, which is a business development manager. And at the time, he used to pound the pavement with his team to basically fill my programs. And so he was having conversations and, you know, knocking on doors and, you know, but it's probably one of the hardest things you can do is walking from business to business to, you know, convince them that they need to join a business coaching program. And no matter what these business owners threw at him, no matter how mean and horrible they were to him, he just kept on going and kept on going and kept on going and just never gave up, and, you know, filled our program with amazing people. Now, Jeff has got one of the biggest hearts that I know, and he's an amazing husband. He's an amazing dad. But for me, he's been my business partner for the last 18 months. in my coaching academy, which we actually chose to close down a couple of months ago so that we could 100% focus on this business. And that was a big call for both of us to literally stop a business that, you know, I think our best month was like nearly $90,000 for the month, to literally just close that and burn the boats. And I love that Jeff just had complete faith in me and this program and this business opportunity to go all in with me. Now, when Jeff joined this business with me 18 months ago, I also introduced this to him 8 years ago. He was one of the first people that I introduced it to, and he said, no, it wasn't for him. And when I shared a post on social media on Australia Day last year, Jeff said, I'm in. And halfway through watching the presentation, he just messaged me and said, I'm in, sign me up. So he is literally the first person that I placed into my team. And Jeff really struggled for the first year. He put in a couple of people, but he really struggled. But what I love about Jeff is his tenacity to become a better version of himself, to follow the system, to trust in the process, but also to constantly be open and coachable to get the support that he needs. And then at the beginning of this $1 promo, Jeff fell down the stairs, landed himself in hospital, and from his hospital bed over those 3 weeks, high on pain medication, he put 60 people into his team and built a global team of 60 people in 3 weeks, which is incredible. And the thing that I'm so proud, Jeff was number 7 on our top 10 global recruiters. He is one of our top global leaders. He's like one of my absolute best friends in the whole world. He's always in there with all the challenges that Zach's had. I know he's praying for Zach every single day, which I'm so grateful for. But Jeff, oh my goodness, I'm so proud of you. My notifications in my back office every day go bing, 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 bing. It's Jeff. Jeff is our number 1 recruiter in our entire team, one of the top recruiters in the entire company. And I'm just so freaking proud of you, bud. So, and you're also a servant leader. You run a lot of our team calls. Like, you know, you're incredible. And Jeff's also our tech king, who takes away the tech stress and does a lot of the stuff behind the scenes for us as well. So Jeff, over to you.
Wow. Speechless for a second. And that's unusual for me because I can talk underwater with a mouthful of marbles. So thank you, Kylie. I absolutely adore you, and I love being at the feet of a master and just gleaning from your wisdom. And yeah, have loved the last 18 months. It's been an excellent ride. And I can't wait for our future over the next 8, 10, 15, 20 years, whatever that's going to be. Wow. So yes, I am also known, wear the moniker as the king of dad jokes. I absolutely love my dad jokes. I've got 3 awesome boys who are 11, 9, and 6.5, as my youngest keeps reminding me. Between me and my wife, we own 3 businesses. We've got a massage center here in Launceston where we employ 4 therapists. I just, as Kylie just mentioned, we just closed down the doors to our business coaching program. But so Kylie was the business coach and I was the digital marketer, tech guy on the other side of it. I built websites and sales funnels for the last 10 years. And so I've been in the digital marketing arena since 2009. And I was basically forced into the, how to make money online space. And when I was 26, I had a horse jump on my neck and ended up with 3 crushed discs in the back of my neck and had to retrain my right arm because I lost mobility with a pinched nerve there. And so when the doctors told me that I had to spend the rest of my life on my disability pension, I'd only newly married and my first son is only just born. And I've gone, oh, crap, how am I going to provide for my family? So I threw myself into the online money market, making money online space. And I learnt how to basically build websites and run Facebook ads for people and had a lot of success in a lot of different business models over the last decade and a half in that arena. And so one of those success stories was in 2017, I decided to do an experiment. I had to prove, basically walk my talk and prove to everybody that I knew my stuff. And in 4 months, we did an e-commerce business. And in 4 months, we did $1.6 million in sales, selling a stuffed toy elephant from out of China. So when I came to this opportunity here with Kylie, I was like, well, right, You know, I'm a digital marketer. I've had a lot of success, a lot of different things. I know my stuff. Lend me to it. Okay, away I go. What happened was I overcomplicated it. I tried to reinvent the wheel. So the reason I share that story with you is don't be me. Even if you think you know what to do, you're doing, be coachable. And sometimes you just got to humble yourself and listen to those who have had success in this game already. And that's what I did. And I don't know if it was something that I fell down the stairs in Easter time that maybe just a little screw got a bit loose and fell into the right place, because everything just seemed to take off from there. So, my mission, and just to wrap up here, so my mission is to help workaholic dads to transform into dadpreneurs, making $10,000 a month per online so they can become the fun holiday dad, fueled by dad jokes, of course, making memories with their families. So that's me. I'm now going to edify our kick-ass leader, kick-ass Kylie. And as she said, we have been friends now for the last 14 years. And what Kylie hasn't mentioned to everybody here, before she was a business coach, or actually during the time when she was a business coach, she used to be a franchisor. She had 13 gyms around Southeast Queensland. So when it comes to business and marketing, I have not yet seen anyone better in the country. And I've spent thousands upon thousands of dollars learning from some of the best internet marketers around the world. And Kylie is by far probably the best person that I've ever come across when it comes to teaching business and marketing around the globe. So we are in really great hands with Kylie. As Lee mentioned, Kylie had the opportunity there before COVID to go and take her family out of school and homeschool her kids for 3 years and travel around the world on 33 amazing dream trips. She built a huge team there before COVID and was able to have the opportunity now to be our number 1 leader here in Oceania. We're all here because of Kylie. Kylie brought this back to the Oceania region. And from there, last count, I've looked at my team. I'm in 15 countries now. So we've gone international. And I absolutely love doing life. I love doing business with Kylie. We are in really great hands. And I couldn't be, sometimes I just get lost for words. Like, really are that great, Kylie. And I love doing life with you. So thank you very much for everything that you do for us. You are the queen of systems. I love what you've put together with our fast start training. It's just making life so much easier, so much more fun. And we're able to move a lot faster now because of you. So thank you, Kylie.
Oh, Jeff, thank you. And thank you to all of our leaders. Like, do you really get a sense of who's in your leadership team? And we are all here to serve you. So lean on us. We know that right now, if you're brand new, you don't have the 8 years of experience that we have. And if you're brand new, you can feel really overwhelmed. Lean on us. We're here to help and support you. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. So you've now learned the power of edification. So we've all edified each other in our leadership team. And I know we've spent a lot of time on that today, but it's really important that you understand how to edify people. Now, we probably went a little bit long with the edification because it was more from a training experience today. Like, your edification literally can be 20 seconds or 30 seconds. And the key is you want to share from 2 perspectives personally. So, for example, if you've never met Kath before, you just want to share your experience of how you have found Kath. You know what? Like, I've never met a more happy, positive person in my life. And I know she loves Bali as much as you do. That could be as simple as that, or my experience with Jeff is he's just been so helpful and he's amazing with technology. And, he's been a huge support to me and our team. So you're just going to share from your perspective. And of course, then you can also share something from the business perspective. So personal and professional, but keep it short and sweet, but also keep it real and authentic. Like, you can tell with all of us when we shared, it was real and it was authentic. It wasn't just blowing smoke up someone's ass to make them sound really good. It was a genuine edification. And that's what's really important. And then you're going to get out of the way and let the leader then go to work for you. So pretty exciting. You guys have some of the best leaders in the entire world, in the entire company, here to help you grow your team. So now we understand the power of edification. Yes, absolutely, Nolene, speak from the heart. So basically, now we're going to come back and we're going to teach you the beginning step. We wanted to teach you edification because that's the last step, but we're now going to bring it back to the beginning. But before I do, I just want to share one more thing. And that is, everybody in this journey is going to have tests. We're all going to have stuff that comes up for you. And if you guys have seen my Facebook profile for the last 24 hours, holy badolies, just some more tests that have been thrown my way. And I just want you to know that it's all happening for you to learn and grow, to become better. So don't wish for this to be easier. Just choose that you're going to grow to be better and you're going to learn. And everything that happens, you want to ask yourself, okay, I'm trusting that this is happening for me. What can I be grateful for? What's the lesson? What's the blessing? What can I be responsible for? And what's now possible because this has happened? And, you know, it's when we stay in that place of love, when we connect with our team, we plug back into these calls and our leaders, it gives you the fuel that you need to keep going. Okay, because we're all going to be tested. And at times we're all going to be depleted. And yes, absolutely. We all have to start somewhere. One of my favorite quotes is, every master was once a disaster. And you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. So our mission now is to help you reach out to 10 people. And I said I was going to show you how to do this in 5 minutes. So the first thing that you need is your Rapid Funnel app. So if everyone can pull out your phone, before you open Rapid Funnel though, the pre-homework for this call was to open up the contacts of your phone. And I wanted you to choose 5 people that you would love to go on a cruise with 6 months from now. Now I did that because guess what? 6 months from when you joined, you get a free cruise. You get to take your favorite +1. But guess what? Anyone who joins your team 6 months from now, they get a free cruise as well. So I know that we have Sue Cooper online with us this morning. And Sue, I acknowledge you. I know Sue is like the female version of Jeff. She's the tech queen, not the tech king. And Sue is incredible at doing all of the websites and funnels and techie stuff behind the scenes. But most techie people are more night owls than early birds. So really acknowledge you, Sue, for being on this call super early. But when Kath and I were working together essentially to do Kath's training, I said, let's just have a look at who our mutual friends are on Facebook and who would we love to invite to do a cruise with us 6 months from now. And we literally just picked up the phone. Kath was ringing from her phone and Sue answered. And Kath's like, hey, it's Kath. And she's like, oh, hi, Kath. And then I chime in, hey, it's KickAss Kylie. And Sue says, oh, gosh, double trouble. What are you two up to? And we're like, well, what are you doing 6 months from now? She's like, I don't know what I'm doing 6 months from now. What do you mean? And we said, well, we're going to go on a cruise 6 months from now. And we were just thinking about who we would love to take on a cruise with us. And you're at the top of our list. So would you like to go on a cruise with us 6 months from now? And Sue's like, sure. Where are we going on a cruise to? And we're like, oh, we don't know. We haven't figured that out yet. We just wanted to, you know, get a group together and then we'll figure out where we're going to go on a cruise. Are you in? She's like, absolutely. So we said, okay, here's the deal. You got to pay $1 today. And then every month there's going to be like a payment. So, you know, we're going to send you a link. You get registered. It's $1 today. Basically, it's a subscription for 6 months. And after 6 months, you get your free cruise. I know we haven't explained anything for you. We're going to send you a little video that explains how it all works. So just get yourself registered. We've got to go, but we'll give you a buzz tomorrow to kind of fill you in. And because Sue trusted us, she's like, okay. And she signed up. And now Sue is so excited. Sue's booked to come to Fraser Island with us. And Sue's also excited about going on a cruise with us in 6 months. It's that simple, guys. What we do is we tend to overcomplicate the you know what out of this. So for the 5 people that you said that you would love to have a cruise with, I'm going to show you a really simple way that we can send this out to them. So the first thing is you need to open up your Rapid Funnel app. Now, I am just going to share my screen real quick and show you my iPhone share. I've got that little lovely rainbow ball going around in circles. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Here. Okay. Jeff, can you see my screen? Beautiful. Okay. And guys, just on this, this month, if you do 40 exposures through your Rapid Funnel app, which means basically sending out the video to 40 people, and you have 4 people that join your team, which literally you could do today on this $1 promo, you will actually receive 100 loyalty points, so $100 to go towards travel, and you'll get a DreamTrips cap. Now, I think maybe for the first 40 people, but that's pretty cool. So I would highly encourage you to do that. I want the hat.
Guess what? I'm one person off.
Oh, awesome, Jeff. That is amazing. Jeff is the king at this. So down the bottom, you'll see that there's a little blue button with a plus. And basically what we need to do is we need to add those 5 people into your Rapid Funnel app. So I'm going to click on this little button down the bottom. Now you can see up the top, I can enter them manually, or I can click the wizard. Now on the wizard, you've got to add at least 5 people. So you're all going to add 5, but for now, we're just going to click this top button that says import. And what that's going to do is it's going to take you straight to the contacts in your phone. So I'm going to click import. And now this is all the contacts in my phone. So now you're literally going to pick the 5 people that you want to have a cruise with. So you can go into the top and say, okay, who are those 5 people? And then you can reach out to them directly. So let's just say that I want to add Jeff. I'm going to pop Jeff up the top, and then it's going to bring all of my Jeffs up. So then I can click Jeffrey Ross, and then I can just clear out of that, and then I can go to my next one and so forth. Once you have clicked your 5 people, then you're literally just going to click import, okay? So I want you all to do that for me and let me know when you are done. So just give us an 8 in the comments once you have put in your 5 people. Jeff's done. Love it. Of course, you're done. So who are the 5 people that you want to add that you would love to take on a free cruise with you? Not a free cruise. Well, it is a free cruise, but you know what I mean. I know you're working on that. So while you're working on that, the next one that we're going to do is who are the 5 most successful people? No, you don't need to call them, Renee. So if they're on social media, if you don't have their number, that's fine too. Although if you want to go on a holiday with these 5 people, I'm guessing you would have their number. But we're not actually going to call them. We're just going to message them. So you can message them through text message, or you can also send them a message through Messenger on Facebook. And you can call them, but I just know most people freak out about doing phone calls. So we're actually just doing this the really simple way. And this is the way that Jeff has actually built his entire business, is through Messenger, which is pretty powerful. Okay, so we've got
your way.
5. Oh, sorry, what was that, Jeff?
What I love about this business is you can do it your way.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Chris Cummins is someone who he's just going to pick up the phone and call people, but a lot of people freak out by that. So Jeff has built his whole business through Messenger. If you're on the DTI connection call yesterday with Dylan and Chris, who were doing their training, like they call people through, Renee says, if I called my friends, they would freak out. I know, right? Because everyone just does stuff through Messenger. So exactly. So we don't want to freak our friends out. We just want to communicate with them how we would normally communicate with them. Okay. So you've got your 5 friends that you want to go on a cruise with. So the next 5 are who are the most successful people in business that you know, that if you could choose a business mentor, you would love to be mentored by them. So generational uniqueness. I love that. So now you're going to do the same process. Now, the next 5, you may not have their number. They may be people that you're connected with on social media, like your Facebook friends. So same process, but now you might not have their number, so you might not be able to import them. So now when you do it, if I just go share screen again, so now you might need to add these people manually. Let me just pop this in. So now again, you're just going to press that little plus button, and you don't need their contact details. It literally could just be first and last name. So who are the people that you would love to mentor you, who you're connected with on social media? And you're going to add 5 of those people. So again, once you have done that, let me know in the chat. And this is super, super simple, guys. I want you to like really get, and if you're sitting there going, I'm so confused, I'm overwhelmed, I want you to stop. I want you to switch it, because thoughts become things. And whatever you're thinking right now, I want you to say, this is simple, easy, and fun. This is simple, easy, and fun. This is simple, easy, and fun. Guess what? This is simple, easy, and fun. What is it, Jeff?
I was just typing it out. This is simple, easy, and fun.
Yes. What is it, Lee? Lee might be, Lee's muted out. Putting everyone on the spot. Kath.
I'm here. Simple, easy, and fun.
Yes. Kath, what is it? I didn't set our leaders up for this one.
Simple, easy, and fun. Sorry.
Yes. Alison.
I had to order another coffee. It's simple, easy, and fun.
See, it was so simple, easy, and fun that Kath was able to make a coffee while she was doing it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right.
At least she wasn't doing a number 2.
Well, if she did, she could have shared this with 5 people. All right. So I'm mindful of time. So the next thing is, what we're going to do is we're now going to reach out to your people. So we want to send them a message before we share the video. And this is really important. I don't actually share the video with anyone without having their permission first. Now, in this instance, I'm going to give you it in 2 steps. Personally, I love to actually do voice messages. Now, I'm going to steal one of my mutual peeps, not steal, with Kath. So Kath and I have a mutual friend, and her name's Sharon. And so what I'm actually going to do, because I don't think that I have done this yet, have I, Kath? Have I got a message with both of us in it? Yes, I do.
Yeah, we do, but we haven't shared anything with her yet.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen again with you. So this is someone that I'm going to use as an example for you guys. And I want you guys to all know, like, I practice what I preach. I'm not sharing anything with you that I don't do myself. So as you can see, we actually rang Sharon back on the 7th of May, and I've got a rule. I don't share anything until I can share everything. So I'm going to say that again. I don't share anything until I can share everything. So with Sharon, we actually did call her because I have her number, and she didn't answer her phone. And it just happened that Kath and I were together. We were having a champagne, which is very rare for us to have a champagne together. So we took a photo, and as you can see, I created a group chat. I love these little stickers. I said, hi, sent her a photo. Hey, beautiful lady, cheers. And she's replied, gorgeous girls, which was sometime later. And she wasn't actually available to take the call. So what I'm actually now going to do is I'm going to reach out to her, because we would love to invite Sharon to come on a cruise with us. And she knows that I'm doing the travel business, but she doesn't have the info. So I'm going to send a voice message, because personally I prefer that, but you could reach out as a text message as well. Okay, so here we go. Hey, beautiful lady, how are you? I hope you're having a super smiley, sensational Saturday. I was actually just thinking about you this morning, because of course Saturday mornings were always basketball mornings for us. And gosh, I really do just have so much love and gratitude for you with, the impact that you made on Leo, as her basketball coach, and just who you are as a person and the impact that you make on young people in the world through basketball is insane. But hey, I just wanted to reach out because are building our travel business together. And I'm Okay, I'm going to stop that and I'm going to
30.
mute the background. I don't know who's unmuted, but it's really, and I don't want that noise on the recording. Okay, that's okay. I'm going to do take 2. Share my screen. You're all muted. And whoops, share. Something works through. Oh my goodness, it's suddenly all quiet. It's like so quiet now. All right. And notice that I was like acknowledging her. I love to lead with a compliment and it kind of connects, right? All right, here we go. Hey, beautiful lady. I hope that you're having a super smiley, sensational Saturday. I was actually just thinking about our Saturday mornings when we were living down on the Gold Coast because they were basketball mornings, and just so acknowledge you for the impact that you made on Leo, you know, really just bringing her out of her shell. And now she's replaced basketball with music, but, you know, you really are an amazing leader and inspiration for young people in the world of basketball. But hey, I wanted to reach out because Kath and I, as you know, have our little travel club, and 6 months from now, we're just excited. We're going to go on a cruise. We haven't decided where yet, but we would love for you to come with us. We're putting together a group of really gorgeous ladies, and you're at the top of our list. So would love to connect with you. So let me know when's a good time to chat. And let's organize where we're going to go on this cruise. Now, that was pretty easy, right? I've just invited her that we're going to go on a cruise. Super, super, super simple. Now, I didn't actually send her the video because at this stage, I've just done the invite. I want to be able to invite you to come on a cruise with us. There's nothing salesy in there. There's nothing spammy in there. Kath and I are going on a cruise together 6 months from now, and we would love for Sharon to come on that cruise with us. There's nothing weird about that, right? So super, super, super simple. So Renee has said, I'm curious how to shift from cruise to biz opportunity. We might not. She might just join as a customer, because remember, these 5 people were people that we wanted to travel with. Now, it just so happens that I know that Sharon will be interested in the business as well, but I wanted to use her as a cruise example. But what I'm then going to do is when we connect is I'm going to just show her the 5-minute video. Now, I'm actually now going to send this. I'm just going to send this to Kath as an example so that you can see what the process is. Because what I've done is I've started a conversation, and that's the most important thing. Now, it might take some time before we continue the conversation, but it's all about heart-to-heart conversations and being connected with someone. And I love to be able to kick that off with a compliment, a genuine, heartfelt compliment. And Sharon did make a massive impact with my daughter when she started basketball. And she's an incredible coach. She actually played for Australia. She's a former Olympian. So she's an incredible woman, and she knows a shit ton of people. And Kath knows her because she also works in real estate, which is how Kath was connected with her. So she loves both of us. So for her to, like, she's of course going to want to come on a cruise with us, which is, it's going to be a no-brainer. So I'm now going to pretend that she has replied. And Kath, I don't even know if I've got you in my rapid funnel. Let me just have a quick look. Kath. Perfect. You're not. So I'm going to add you into my rapid funnel. Okay. So let me now share my screen again. Is this helping, guys? Am I making it simple for you? I know we're going a bit slow for some of you,
Jeff
and
House
some
has
of you
got
might be
thumbs
going
up.
too fast. What was that, Jeff?
Jeff House has got thumbs up. Sue Hipper says, yes, this is awesome. Let's keep going.
Amazing. Amazing. Okay. Jeff, have you got my screen?
You sure do. Yeah. But it says, yeah, there you go. Now it's working.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Thank you. All right. So I want to share this with Kath. Kath isn't in my contacts. So I'm going to press my little plus down the bottom. Now, I could type Kath's name but I also know that I've got Kath in my contacts. So I'm going to go to the top right-hand corner and press import. I'm just going to start typing in Kath's name. And there she is, Kath Barker. I'm going to press import, and then I'm going to press continue. So now, oh my goodness, look at that photo, Kath. That was when you and I ran our, I don't know, 10K, half marathon, something back in the gym days. Oh my goodness. Okay, so saved. Now, because I've got Cass' email address in there, it's asking me, do you want to assign this contact to a campaign? This is a drip feed that the app will do automatically for you. Now, we have a membership campaign, which is travel focused for our customers. And then we have an opportunity campaign that's focused on the business. So Kath, of course, I know is in the business. So I'm going to go that. Now you can click not yet, or you can click assign. So I'm going to click assign. Okay. I can also schedule a follow-up. Yes. I always say yes. You can put a note in here. So it could be responded to Facebook post about blah, blah, blah. And then you can add in the date in there. So it might be the 13th of the 5th, 23. I don't know about you guys. I'm reaching out to so many people. I have craft disease. Can't remember a freaking thing. It's a combination of mum brain and menopause combined together. So I need to put notes in here in my CRM, because otherwise, like, you know, a week from now, I've spoken to like 200 people and I can't remember if I'm Arthur or Martha. So then I'm going to put the date in here. So I want to actually follow up with Kath on Monday. I usually have it within 24 to 48 hours. So maybe I make it tomorrow. I can also set a time, but I'm just going to click save. You can also then click add to my device calendar. I'm just going to click save because I know it'll just give me a reminder in the app. So now I want to send Kath the 5-minute video. So now I'm going to click on Kath's name and I'm going to click send resources. Then I'm going to click opportunity. Now I'm going to click opportunity if I'm going to send the business one. If not, you can just click on membership and then click present. And then we've got a presentation video that's only travel. Okay, so you've got 2 options. In this case, I'm going to send the opportunity. I'm going to click present. And then I'm just going to send the DTI $1 sizzle video, which is literally 5 minutes. So I'm going to tick that box. Now you can see here, I can email it to Kath. I can text it to Kath, or I can grab the link, which is where I would send it in Messenger. Now, this is however you would normally communicate with your friends. Like Renee said, if I rang my friends, they'd think that there was something wrong. Typically, I communicate with Kath in Messenger. So I'm just going to send it to her in Messenger. So I'm going to click this little 3-dot linky thing, the share link. And I'm going to go into, see, I could click there to Kath Sharon because she's in my, these are basically the people that I've recently connected with, right? So I'm going to click Messenger. I can't believe I haven't sent you a message. I can't believe you're not in the top, Kath. You're always there. So we'll go Messenger. And so now you can see that this is a pre-formatted message. Kath, the link, I've included the link above. Now you can edit this, but if I'd already sent Kath a message to say, hey, Kath, I'm going to send you a link below, then you could literally just send that off. But you can change it. And I don't normally say Kath. Whoops. I know that's weird because that's Kath's name, but that's not how I talk. Whoops. Now it won't let me just, my phone's not letting me, all right. I'm just going to send it because it's not going to let me move my mouse because I've got fat thumbs. All right. We're just going to send it, but you can edit that message and I'm going to press send. So now if I go to my Messenger, you can see there, hey, Kath, there's that. And there's the link, right? But I would have already sent a message before that. So Kath is automatically expecting it. Now you can see here that Kath is actually seeing the message because her little face has popped up here now. And I can see that she's typing something back to me, right? Because she was expecting I was going to send it to her. Thanks, Coles. And then I might say, because I know she's going to watch it now, it's just 5 minutes. I will call you in 6. So that way she's now going to go, crap, I'm going to watch the video now. And then I'm going to call her. And I literally would then go, hey, Siri, can you set a timer for 6 minutes?
6 minutes, counting down.
So now my timer is counting down. So that's given Kath time that she's going to watch a 5-minute video. She's going to have a minute break, and then I'm going to call her. Now, I can actually call Kath through Messenger. So if you don't have someone's number, you can literally click here. If I press that, I don't know if it'll let me do it. And you can see now I'm actually calling Kath. She's deciding not to answer. I don't know why, it's just saying it's connecting. Oh, hello. So there you go. I'm going to hang up because I'm getting all the feedback. But literally, that's how easy it is, guys. Now, that's the first step. Now, the second step is I'm going to say to Cass, so what did you love the best? Was it the travel, the business, or both? So I'm going to, Jeff, can you just type that in the chat for me? What did you love the best? Was it the travel, the business, or both? That's it. Now, Cass then going to say whatever it is. And then I'm going to say, are you ready to get started, or do you have some questions? Or you might want to flip it. Do you have some questions, or are you ready to get started? It's literally $1 right now. That's it. It's just $1 to get started on our promo. Do you have any questions, or are you ready to get started? And so she may have some questions. So as soon as Cass said she has some questions, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back into my Messenger, presuming that we're not talking now. We're just doing this in Messenger. I'm going to say, hey, Kath, oh my goodness, that is a really great question. And I actually don't know the answer to your question. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to pop you into a chat with my good friend, Jeff. Now, Jeff is amazing. He's traveled extensively with this club, and he's actually one of the top leaders here in Australia. So I'm going to pop you into that message with Jeff. And then I'll ask Jeff the question, and I know that he'll be able to give both of us the answer. So let me just go ahead and do that now. And so then I've literally sent that message. So now I'm going to set up a chat with Jeff, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Guys, I apologize. I know that we've gone over the hour, and if you can just give me a few more minutes, we're nearly there. I know we spent a lot more time on the edification. So this is my chat with Kath. I've said that I'm going to connect her with Jeff. So now you're going to go out of there, and at the top, I'm going to say new chat, and then I'm going to click create new group. So now in here, I'm going to put Jeff, and I'm going to put Kath. And then at the top corner, I'm going to go create. And that is exactly how you create a group chat. Now you can type a message in here as an intro. I always use my little stickers. I love my little stickers. And then I'm going to do an intro. Hey, Kath, as I said, I'm going to pop you into this chat with Jeff. So Jeff is a really good friend of mine. I've known Jeff for about 14 years. We met at the National College of Business, and we went to Hawaii together in November last year, which was amazing. And he's one of the top leaders in this company, and one of the leaders who's basically leading here in Australia. So you're in great hands, and really excited to connect you with him. So Jeff, this is my beautiful friend, Kath. Kath just got back from a trip to Bali. She works in real estate, and she's just seen the 5-minute video, and she's just got a couple of questions. So Kath, if you want to pop your questions below, and really excited to connect you both. So Kath, meet Jeff, Jeff, meet Kath. That's it. I'm now done. I don't have to do anything now, because now Jeff is going to take over for me. He's going to answer whatever Kath's questions are, and then he is going to help me close. I don't say a thing now unless Jeff actually says, so Kylie, and brings me back into the conversation. So now Jeff is going to do the hard work, which I'm pretty excited about, because now I can get on to sending another message to my next person. So this is the fastest, easiest, most fun way to build this business, is we work together as a team. So that's your cruise one. The second one, remember I said, do you have a mentor? Someone that is successful in business, and you probably freaked out about reaching out to this person. So again, I'm going to give you a really non-salesy, non-spammy way that you can then reach out to this person. So for me, I would then say, let's just say that the person that I want to reach out to is Jeff. I'm going to send Jeff a message. Hey, Jeff, I just wanted to reach out and thank and acknowledge you for being one of the mentors in my life. I've been following you on social media for a long time, and I really look up to you. I know you've had incredible success with online business, and you're one of the top 5 people that I look up to as, leaders that I follow, in my own life. And I'm really nervous to reach out to you today, but I've actually just started a brand new online travel business, and I'd really love your feedback and support. Would you be open to watching a little 5-minute video? And I would love for you to give me some feedback on how you think that I could best grow this business, because I really do look up to you as a mentor, and I'd really appreciate your feedback and your thoughts. Now, there is nothing spammy or salesy about that message. You're reaching out to someone who you look up to. You're acknowledging them for being a leader in your life. You're complimenting them and giving them recognition for who they are for you. And then you're saying, I've finally stepped out of my own comfort zone. I'm really nervous. I've actually just started my own online travel business, and I'm really excited, but I also am really nervous. I'd love your help. Are you open to checking out a little 5-minute video that shows what I do? Because I'd love your thoughts, your feedback, your input on how I can be a success at this. Now, as someone who is successful as a leader, as a mentor, if it's only that they're going to be busy, but the fact that you've reached out and complimented them and asked them for help, and you haven't tried to sell this to them, it's only 5 minutes. They're going to watch the video and they're going to give you feedback. But guess what? There's a really good chance that they're going to watch the 5-minute video and go, wow, this is freaking awesome. This is amazing. And then you're going to connect them with your upline leader, exactly the same process. So when they come back, so you'll see through Rapid Funnel when they've watched the video, you can then go back and say, hey, Jeff, thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I know that you're super busy. Would love your thoughts and feedback. What do you see as the best way that I could build my business? So this is so easy, so simple to do, but it's also fun because then you're recruiting leaders. So then if they've got any questions or feedback, you say, oh my goodness, that is amazing. Jeff, I would really love you to connect you with Kylie. Kylie is actually the top leader in this here in Australia. And I think that you two would just totally connect with each other because you're 2 of my top leaders that I follow. So I'm going to pop you. Yes, it's all being recorded, Nolan. I'm going to pop you into a chat so that you and Kylie can meet each other. And then literally you're just connecting the 2 of us, or me and whoever, you and whoever. And again, then get out of the way. Let us do the leader to leader talk and do the work for you. And that is the best way that you can reach out to someone who you look up to, is you're asking for help. You're being open and honest. I'm excited. I've just started a new little business. Are you open to watching a 5-minute video? I'd really love your feedback and support in how you think that I could grow this and be a success. Okay, so guys, that essentially is the training today. And your mission now is to get into action, because action cures everything. If you're nervous about it, send out a message, because then you're going to feel good. Now, also, I want to give you a heads up. Maybe you'll get someone who's going to be upset with you. Sometimes that happens. And if that happens, and I know we had, I think Sophie, her name was, on a call a week or so back, she got crickets. And so what I got her to do is we sent a follow-up message and we said, let's just say it was Alison. Hey, Alison, I just wanted to reach out and apologize if my message above upset you because I didn't hear back from you. I'm just so excited, about my new little travel club. So if you felt that I was being, pressure, salesy, whatever, I'm so sorry. And I just wanted to let you know that I am really excited about the travel club. I would love to go on a cruise with you, but hey, if it's not for you, that's totally okay too. And she actually had 4 people join from sending the apology message. So it's not just one approach. Sometimes you might have to reach out multiple times. Thanks, Sue. Sue says this mentor approach is brilliant. Guys, I can tell you now, you are going to build your business 1,000 times faster by recruiting leaders than you are by introducing travelers. If you introduce travelers, you're going to have fun because you're going to build this with people that you want to travel with. You're probably going to grow this one at a time. You bring in leaders, then I tell you, leaders will bring in hundreds and thousands of people, and your business will grow way faster by multiplication. At the end of the day, this is your business. It's your life. You get to do it your way. But personally, I would be going with the mentor approach. Go on your social media, look at who all the most successful people that you know are, and go with that approach. Okay. The last thing that I wanted to share, and then I'm going to hand to Jeff to close because I know Lee had to jump off, and Jeff's going to talk about our DTA, which is our monthly DreamTrips Academy, our monthly online training. It is a shitty time for us, but anyway. But before I do, so we have a weekly rhythm. So every week we have calls at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Monday through Thursday. It's 8 calls. We were doing training and presentations. From this week forward, we're changing that. And at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., we are doing a fast 30. Exactly what we have just done in this call today. We'll be jumping online with you. We'll be helping you to send out messages and send out that 5-minute video. And we will be available for you to put us into three-way chats on Messenger. So that's 8 times. Now, you don't have to plug into all of those. You can just jump onto 1 or 2. My recommendation would be, if you've got time, jump on all of them. It's literally 30-minute session, smash out 5 messages. Super, super simple. But I'm available all weekend. Put me in three-way chats. Make me work for you. Our mission this weekend is to help you if you have membership is waived. And if you've got your 4, let's help you get 10 in play right away to unlock all of the levels of the matrix. So guys, thank you for being on this call today. I love and appreciate you. And I'm going to hand back to Jeff to close out and to share about our DTA training tonight.
Wow. Wasn't that an awesome training, guys? I talk about being in action and giving you some really good techniques to go out there and hit the ground running this weekend. Thank you, Kylie. Truly appreciate help master this. Cool. So let's talk about DTA. So DTA stands for DreamTrips Academy. Now, if you think this training was great, you want to get onto the DTA trainings. They're the trainings from all our global recruiters, and Kylie is actually one of them that's actually hopping on our DTA training. Now, it is at 11 p.m. and it does go for about 2 hours, but we can have our excuses or we can have our results, right? Now, those are leaders who want to step up and really smash this and take it and run with it are the ones who are going to get on there at 11 p.m. But hey, as Kylie said, it's your business. You do your way. If you don't make the 11 p.m. call, I highly, highly, highly recommend watching the replay, because this is where Mark Smith has been known to drop little value bombs, but also announcements of what's coming next. Every time I've hopped on a DTA call, there's always been, the bar has been risen. There's always something that is out there that's, Mark just loves to, use those calls to launch things. But I just know that there's going to be 4 great trainers on there, on that call, that we're all going to be able to learn from. Kylie, Micaiah, gone blank now on who the other 2 were. I had an image here for me to remind me. So yeah, so we're going to learn from Mark Smith, Adiatu, Micaiah, and Kylie Thompson are going to be our 4 trainers for the DTA call. So get on there at 11 p.m. And if you don't get on there at 11 p.m., please watch the replay of that call. We had to host them. Is it once a month, Kylie? They're hosted, isn't it? Once a month, yes. So yeah, cool. Come along to our weekly rhythm, our 10 a.m. or our 6 p.m. calls during the week. And as Kylie mentioned, we're going to do away with the presentations. We're going to do our fast 30. We're going to do some training, and we're going to help you guys get in action to be able to really take this and run with it. All right, that's all we have for today's call. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been a pleasure hosting this call with you once again, and we look forward to seeing you on next Saturday's team call at 7 a.m. All right, thank you. Bye.